But let's talk about some of the things I picked up and some of my thoughts on the first half of Far Sector. So what do we know so far? So Joe Maleen is this new or newish Green Lantern assigned to this city with billions of people that are far away into the deepest parts of the universe, i.e. Far Sector. There she runs into a few complications, mainly the first murder they've had in the city enduring in about 500 years. So a Green Lantern has been requested by this council of 3 different species that make up the city enduring to come and investigate this murder. The complicated thing is that this isn't, as they say, a whodunit. They know who, they know what species it came from. What they want to know is why it happened, so they can try and prevent another from happening. Although we quickly find out that it's a little too late, because this is our second murder victim, also our first murder suspect. And the mystery only gets more complicated with the introduction of the emotional exploit, some process through genetics where they can turn off the emotions of everyone in the city enduring. It's kind of important for a city made up of 3 civilizations that have gone to war with each other. The question is it right? The answer? Who knows? But this brings up protest. Protests bring peace officers, but trying to keep the peace in a place without emotion mean that there could be casualties, and no one, well, almost no one, will care about these casualties. We also found out some of the people she's working with are working against her, and we can't really be sure between the citizens and the council members who's on whose side and why. Around issue number 5, we take the time to look at Jo's origin story. We found out exactly what events shaped her background and prepared her to get the call from the Guardians to be a Green Lantern. And then we come back around to this Joker. You remember when I told you around issue number 2 or 3 that I didn't trust him, that he's different from the rest, that he might be trouble, and that Joe is both a new and imperfect Lantern, which is important. It looks like both the case and life, again, are getting even more complicated, especially after one council member quits and the other is attacked. And that's what I got from Far Sector, issues number 1 through 6, the first half of this story. And what I can say is that it is a true detective story, which I don't know a whole lot about Green Lanterns except for the Space Cop moniker, so this kind of fits. Joe Maleen is in the middle of this complicated mystery that only throws more obstacles at her as we move along. If any big revelations come along, I may check back in, or I may check back in at the end of the story. Either way, I'm still enjoying myself.